today's episode I'm going to be repainting the rear bumper on the Nissan. I've not been happy with the finish for a while now, so I'm actually going to sand all that back and actually improve the finish, get rid of some little pinholes and marks of it and make it look a lot nicer. But I'll just update you quickly on the actual brakes for the Nissan. You may have seen in a previous episode that I'm actually going to refurb the front calipers on these. I was thinking about swapping to a GTIR setup, but I think I'm going to stick with the originals because it's not a massively powerful engine. It's only about 150 brake horsepower, so the brakes are pretty good when they work. So I've managed to source a set of seals for the calipers, but I couldn't actually get the pistons. I actually get the seal kit from Germany in the end. But the pistons I think I'd be able to refurb. It's a little bit of rust, I should be able to refurb, wire brush them up, a little bit of wet fat, bit of polishing, make them look a lot nicer, and then rebuild the whole system. And then it should hopefully work a lot nicer than they are, stop them from sticking on. But as soon as they arrive, I'll get them rebuilt and upload the video. So let's get started and get the rear bumper off. So removing the actual bumper is pretty easy. There's just a Phillips head under this corner here, and there's a 10mm on the brace on the bottom of here. It's quite dirty as well, so let's give that a good clean when it's off. As you can see, I don't know if you can see on camera, there's pinholes along this line here. I'm not really happy with that line as well, so I'm going to see if I can neaten all that up. There's a little crack there, try and get rid of that. A little rough mark on the back of there, so I want to finesse that a little bit and make that a little bit nicer. And across the top here there's a lot of silicone pop, or solvent pop I should say, so I'm going to have to actually sand all this back, see if I can improve that. See how it's all speckly there. I want to make that as nice as possible. I've tried wet flattening, it just doesn't seem to go, so I'm going to take it back as much as possible. If I have to prime it I will, but hopefully I won't have to. Just put some more colour over the top. So I'll just put this off and then I'll get into the workshop. Okay, so the bumper's off the car, it's in the workshop now. I'm just going to pop the heat shield off and then I'll start prepping this. Probably with a 400 grit I think. Give it a nice key. It looks great on camera, but in the flesh there's lots of scarring and marks and pinholes and etc. So I'll get rid of all those. There's a crack there as well, so I'll refill that. Okay. So as you can see, I put the bumper into the garage, just done on an old cabinet. I'll prop this side up in a minute so I can get a nice edge along there with the paint, the main face you see. I've covered everything up in here, covered my wheels up, got all my supplies covered up with some just decorating plastic sheet. Took the car outside, just settling there nicely in the sun, looking very nice. Right, okay, I've put a little bit of primer on these edges here, just where I went through a little bit. So I'm going to flat these back with a 400 next, and then I'm going to give it a good clean and attack. We'll get some paint mixed up and put it on. The pants I'm using are actually from B&Q. I don't think they're a 400, I think they're probably more like a 320, something like that. They're quite coarse, but as you they call them superfine, which they're probably not, but as you use them then they get a lot finer, and I found a couple of quid each. It's quite a bargain really. They do quite a nice little job, especially for direct gloss. You haven't got to do a really nice finish like in metallics. You can finish with like a 6 or an 800, but for a direct gloss, a solid colour, these are perfect. all cleaned, tacked, prep ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix up some paint. I'll blow a little bit of colour on these areas first, just to cover up this primer, and then I'll do one coat all over. And then I'll probably do a maximum of probably about 4 coats, I think, because it gives me some material then to flatten polish if need be. Okay, so I'll go and mix up some paint. We'll get it on. Okay, so the paint's all mixed up. Put it in the GTI base coat gun. The DeVille Bis, quite a nice little gun. Always remember, safety first. We'll start with just a light coat over each little area, and then we'll do one coat all over after about 10 minutes. It's a pretty hot day today, it's probably one of the hottest days of the year, so it should be alright for drying times. There's no extraction in here, so I'm going to have to wait 5-10 minutes for all the actual paint to settle as well in between coats. So I'll let that dry for 10 minutes, and then I'll do the first good coat, and then we'll do 3 more heavy coats, 10 to 15 minutes in between each coat. In between coats, nice cup of tea, watch a little bit of YouTube, and browse through the old catalogue or whatever. I actually found this catalogue, I've had it for a long time now. I see it's over 16 years out of date. But it's got some really cool, interesting stuff in it. Quite a thick catalogue actually. Mostly American market, but some really old school stuff in there. Oh, Street Glow. Neon's on the way back as well, aren't they now? Excellent. So okay, I'll leave that for about another 5-10 minutes. Get nice and dry, get on with the second coat. Hey, look at that. Wings West. Fast and Furious Civics. Cool. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. So I'll leave that for a couple of minutes. About another 10-15 minutes. And then I'll get another 3 coats on. 10 minutes to 15 minutes in between each coat. So there we go, all finished. Not too bad. A little bit of orange peel, I'm going to flatten polish that out. Much better than it was before, a lot nicer, a lot smoother around here. That damage has gone through there now. Bad reflection in there, nice and glossy. It was 5 coats in the end, 5 light coats. It's very warm today, so it's been ideal painting weather in here, very low wind. So it's helped keep dust and dirt down. It's helped the paint dry a lot quicker, which has been a bit of a bonus. I managed to get 5 coats on in about an hour and a half. Not bad shine on there at all. You can see there's some peel in there, but that'll easily flatten polish out. I only paint at low pressure in here because I have no extraction. So I do get a little bit of peel, but it's easily polished out. So I hope you liked this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers!